What's up, Minecraft gamers? Welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. And in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, we're going to be taking a look at the upcoming updates for February. And fingers crossed that this time around, the upcoming updates are going to be awesome. As you guys know from my last video, I wasn't too happy about the upcoming updates for January. It was kind of a boring month, that's for sure. So let's see if February is going to change things around. This is my first impressions on the upcoming updates, so I deadass do not know what we're going to be getting in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So if you guys are excited for my reaction for the upcoming updates, you guys know what to do. Leave a like in the video down below, sub to the channel if you guys are new, and without further ado, let's go hop into today's video talking about the new upcoming updates. But of course, before we get into it, I gotta give a shout out to all the YouTube members at the Chaos Triangle Pioneer tier and above. I'll shout those homies out and then we'll get right into today's video. Let's give a shout out to all these amazing people. Big shout out to Hazri ASMR, Caboose 1241, Hope to Cruise, and Mr. Caleb 1354 for being YouTube members at the Chaos Triangle Pioneer tier and above. You guys are amazing and thank you so much for your continued support. And if you guys want to consider getting shouted out in the beginning of my videos, become a Chaos Triangle Pioneer YouTube member today by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Thanks. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if Watt 007 is going to get disappointed 2 months in a row. We're going to click the upcoming updates, and first things first, we got KC Cup. We actually have a lot of things right here. So first of all, we have KC Cup, which is going to take the first half of February. Oh, this is not a good start for the upcoming updates. Let me tell you what, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So KC Cup's a double-edged sword because one, what is nice about the KC Cup is the fact that you do get a lot of gems. You get a ton of gems in the KC Cup, which is amazing. The downside is that literally we're getting nothing new for the first 2 weeks of February. That is a horrible start for the upcoming updates. Oh no, dude. Like, yeah, it's awesome because yes, you get a lot of gems, which is really cool. But again, there is nothing going on. There is literally nothing going on in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links for 2 months, or not too much, 2 weeks. So that's already a thumbs down for the upcoming updates. The later half of February better come through because that is not too good. But again, what's nice about the KC Cup is that you do get a lot of gems. Getting gems is always nice. You get a ton of gems from participating throughout the KC Cup and playing through stage 1. Stage 2, you don't really get anything good, which has been a long-term problem, but stage 1 has always been fantastic for gems. So there you go right there. We also have in the middle of the what's it called, KC Cup, we do have the Tour Guides Mission Bingo. It looks like you can get a new card called Starship Spy Plane, so we'll take a look at that in a little bit. And then also, as you can see right here, we have a new or a repeat event for the DD Castle Assault, where we have another unlock event for your boy Axel Brody. And for anybody that is going to be playing this event, and this is going to help out for any of us that already has Axel unlocked, we're going to be getting a new card called Prometer, the Burning Star. So that's a new reward in the event. So for all of you guys who missed out on unlocking Axel, after the KC Cup is done, we have a new event for DD Castle Assault. So let's go take a look at Starship Spy Plane and Prometer, the Burning Star. And let's go give them a shot, or let's go take a look at them. Let's go take a look at Starship Spy Plane, a SR card that's going to be attainable through the upcoming Tour Guide event. This card is a win level 4 machine effect monster. If your opponent controls a face-up Xyz monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned from the hand, target a spell and trap card your opponent controls and return that target to the hand. This card has 1100 attack and 500 defense. And this card, it's solid. It's a solid card. I see why this is worthy of being an SR card that you can get from not spending you know, any money or gems, because this is not from a box. Like I said, it's from the Mission Tour Guide event. And right here, it's an okay card, but at the same time, it's situational because first, this card relies on your opponent having an Xyz monster in order to trigger. So not every meta deck in the game plays Xyz monsters. Blue Eyes White Dragon has the option to summon a 2 Xyz monster, but it doesn't always do that. So you're not going to always be able to pop off this card. Second of all, you're going to want to utilize this in a rank 4 Xyz deck, but there's better cards to run than this card when it comes to a rank 4 Xyz deck. So it's a cool card, but it's just too situational. But you do get the bonus effect of having a special summonable card, and you can target one of your opponent's backer cards and return it back to the hand, which could be useful and help out in a duel. But the fact that it is so situational where your opponent needs to have an Xyz monster in the field, it's a whatever card. It's definitely a whatever card. I'd probably pass on using this in your deck if I was you, but still, it's a neat card. Next card we're gonna take a look at is this card right here called Prometer, the Burning Star. It's a fire level 8 machine effect monster, and it's going to be a UR card. When this attacking card destroys a monster in your opponent's main monster zone, you can discard 1 card. This card can attack again in a row. Also, the zone that the monster was in cannot be used until the end of the next turn. This card has 2800 attack and 1000 defense. And I kind of like this card. I mean, especially for a card that you don't need to, again, spend any money or gems for. I like this UR card. The only thing is that you do need to, you know, of course, summon into this card. And as far as I can tell, there's not really any easy ways to summon into this card because this card has no ways to special summon itself through its own effect. You would have to utilize other cards to summon into this card by either tributing cards, or potentially there's some fire card that I can't think of on the top of my head that can help out to special summon into fire monsters. But still, when you get this card onto the field, the fact that you can attack twice with it is kind of cool. The only caveat is that you do need to pitch a card in order to do it. But again, this is from the Axel event. There's actually some pretty solid cards that Axel has to his disposal to help out when it comes to attacking twice, like some of his volcanic shell cards and whatnot. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And yeah, the fact that you can attack twice with this card and the fact that you can lock out your opponent's zone until the end of the next turn is cool. It's not too shabby of a card. I like it. It's not going to see any competitive play whatsoever. No, it's not, but it's cool. I like it. Back to Duel Links. Let's see what else we're going to be getting in the game. So mid-February, we have a Duel Quest event to get Rapid Fire Magician. So this will probably go on at the same time as the Assault event. So we'll take a look at that card in a little bit. And let's see, another mid-February event exclusive legendary duelist coming into the game. Your boy Callan. Callan's going to be finally just permanently unlockable, which is good. So for all of you guys that have not had Crashdown Callan unlocked yet, once he is added to the gate, you'll be able to do some lifetime missions to unlock him, which I'm not sure what they're going to be. They don't tell us what they are in the upcoming updates, but you have the opportunity to unlock him once he's in the gate. The game will give you some new missions since they know that you don't have him unlocked, and you can do those to unlock him. So he's going to be finally just permanently unlockable and not locked in an event, which is really cool. So that's awesome right there. And before we take a look at what's going to be happening in late February, let's go take a look at Rapid Fire Magician. Okay, so Rapid Fire Magician is going to be an SR card available from the Duel Quest event. This is a level 4 Dark Spellcaster effect monster. Inflict 400 damage to your opponent each time you activate a normal card. This card has 1600 attack and 1200 defense. Okay, so it's just a cheeky little burn card. That's it. I'm curious to see if Konami's going to nerf this card to 200 damage per normal card. Because, you know, they usually nerf a lot of burn cards that they add into the game from the TCG into Duel Links. So we'll see about that when this card does arrive into the game. But either or, it doesn't really matter. If this card does 200 damage, does 400 damage, doesn't really matter. I don't think this card's going to see that much play. Because literally the only thing that this card has going for it is that it just has that ability, but its attack's very mediocre. Luckily, it is a Dark Spellcaster, so maybe you can combo this in some weird Dark Magician deck, but even then, Dark Magician decks don't run that many normal spell cards on the top of my head, if I remember on the top of my head. So this card's just, it's not even average. It's just whatever. It's just a whatever card in my opinion. Okay, let's go see if late February will save the upcoming updates, because again, nothing has been that good. It's been very mediocre so far, which has not been too good. Konami just loves to disappoint, that's for sure. Luckily, their recent mini box that they're going to be releasing soon is pretty solid. I will give them credit for that. But so far, these upcoming updates have been very, very, very mediocre. Let's see if they're going to change it around, though. Late February, we got some new Duel Links mission research. Okay, nothing crazy. Again, just to go alongside of whatever event's going to be happening late February. We'll take a look at Soundproof. We have a new obtain a legendary duelist. Oh, cool. Ansemi is finally unlockable. So in late February, obtain a new legendary duelist. A long-awaited character will be attainable. Collect event-exclusive items to challenge the event character. This is the power beyond Synchro. So the fact that this quote right here said this is the power beyond Synchro, Ansemi is finally unlockable. So for all of you guys that wanted to unlock Ansemi, which I know a lot of you guys did, there you go, which is going to be awesome. Because again, Ansemi had a roaming event back in late 2020, like a little bit after Zexal, if I remember correctly. And like, it felt like Konami completely forgot about them forgot about him, because normally whenever they do a roaming event for a character, for a new character, they make him unlockable like the next month afterwards. But they just did not do that this time around. So we thought that Konami forgot about Ansemi, but looks like he's going to be attainable late February, which is amazing. That is awesome to see. Now, the one thing that I'm still afraid of is, of course, my girl Misty Treadwell and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Like, I don't know if they're gonna make her unlockable, because they like having a season 2 character like this get unlockable makes me a little scared, just because of the fact that Misty Treadwell was kind of a season 1 character, didn't really showcase that much in season 2. So I have no clue what's gonna happen for my girl Misty. But still, having Ansemi is amazing. I genuinely do look forward to unlocking him. I really hope that they give us some new, really cool Excel Synchro stuff to make Excel Synchro summoning very viable. And hopefully with his new unlock, we'll be getting some exclusive skills in the game that will help out with Excel Synchro summoning. Because I think to make Excel Synchro Summoning cool and unique in Duel Links is if we have powerful skills to help out for Excel Synchro Summoning. So we'll wait and see on that, that's for sure, when it comes into the game. So I'm very happy about that. It's gonna be awesome to see Ansem into the game. I'm just afraid of my girl Misty, but who knows? Misty Treadwell 2021, make it happen, Konami. That would make me not disappointed, that's for sure. Because of course, clearly Konami cares my opinions. Of course they do. And then what else do we got right here? We have everything else we have is improvement to the duel screen. Okay, so you'll be able to view your deck information for the settings screen during the duels. Okay, that's cool. Well, that is actually really cool. That's a really good feature. One check in the graveyard or your extra deck during your opponent's turn, a list button will appear by corresponding UI. As before, you can also check the list by holding down on the graveyard and extra deck. In order to make it easier to identify cards that are in the process of being activated, active cards will be marked on the icon. For better visibility, the colors in the end turn and battle will be changed. When changing the phase have been changed. Oh, cool. When you're checking the field will appear on the screen. The information on the opponent's player will always appear at the top of the duel log. Oh, cool. And that button to remove all search conditions. Yeah, the button to remove all card and skill search conditions you have selected from the filter will be added. Okay, so just a lot of just cool little changes to the game. That's neat. But other than that, well, first, actually, before I talk about my thoughts and opinions on the new upcoming events, let's go take a look at Soundproofed first, and then we'll get on to my opinions on these new events. So Soundproof is going to be a normal card attainable through the mission research. This is a normal spell card that states this card can only be activated at the start of main phase 1, and only if you control no face-up synchro monsters. Your player can special summon a synchro monster until your opponent's next end phase. So that's cool. That's actually an alright card. Again, it's one of these cards where the effect is really good, because if you know what deck your opponent's utilizing, you can trigger this card and shut them down by stopping them from synchro summoning. But again, it's a situational card to where not every duel, especially when you're playing a rank PP, you know that your opponent's going to be utilizing synchro monsters. And on top of that, depending on how many copies of this card that we get in Duel Links, if we only get one copy of this card, the odds of you triggering this card is going to be slim to none, because if we only have one copy of this card, you're not going to be drawing into it. And this is a card that you're going to want to use turn 1 against your opponent if you know that they are running synchro monsters. So it's a meh card. It's a meh card only because I guarantee we're probably going to only get one copy of this card for the mission research event, and it's too situational because not every opponent is going to be utilizing this card. But still, if you have this card in your opening hand turn 1 against like a Blue Eyes White Dragon player, for example, triggering this card's not too bad because it does shut down a lot what they do. Synchro summoning is very, very important for Blue Eyes White Dragon. This card I see being a pretty good side deck card in tournaments, but in PvP probably not, because again, it is situational. Not every player going to go against will be synchro summoning, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see if that card's going to see any play. It's a good card. The problem is just too situational. And yeah, that's kind of it for today's video when it comes to the upcoming updates. Again, I'm kind of disappointed because literally the only cool thing, or the only new thing, is literally just Ansemi's new event. And that's it. And what sucks too is that his new event, as far as I know, is probably just going to be a gate event like this current event that we have in Duel Links right now for Kite. So while it's cool that we're going to be unlocking Ansemi, and I'm happy to unlock Ansemi, the event itself is going to be boring. Like, this is an extremely boring month. And like, it's going to be on the same level as boredom as January. Because let's be real here, there wasn't really anything new for January. Like, I did not play that much Duel Links in January. So there just wasn't nothing new cool to play, which is super disappointing. Like, the one dilemma that this game has is that there's just not that many like new events. And with this month specifically, there's like no new events whatsoever. Like, literally the half of this month is taken up by the KC Cup. That's boring. We have the DD Castle Assault. Fun event. I'm going to look forward to playing this event, but it's still a repeat event at the end of the day, so it's something new and it's nothing stimulating whatsoever. And then all we have else is the mission research event. There's literally only 3 events that's happening this month, because all these other events that's listed on the upcoming updates are little like just bonus events that just give you extra gems. Like, there's no like interaction with the game. It's just something that goes along with your game when you're playing the game. So like mission bingo, dual quest, and mission research are all things that just happen while you're already playing the game, and it's just little things to do, like little small quests to get gems. That's it. So honestly, there's only really 3 events that we're getting in the entirety of February. That's lame. That's really disappointing. The one thing and the one issue with this game, especially for players that have been playing the game for a while, is that there's just nothing to do. There really is just nothing to do. The only things that you can do is just get cards, play PvP, and that's it. There's no new PvP games. There's no stimulating events to play. It's just boring. It really is boring. Like, I don't know why they make the game so boring, but it is. And I don't really have any good ideas on the top of my head, but I think it would be cool if we had just new PvP game modes to go alongside a ranked PvP. Like tag duel PvP would be really cool. I would love to do tag duel PvP. That would change the game and make this game 10 times more fun, especially if you can queue up with friends. I mean, these improvements to the game are nice. The new box is really nice, I will admit that. But event-wise, man, it's just another disappointing month. I don't know how I'm gonna clickbait today's video for you guys, but yeah, they definitely disappointed this month again, as for sure, at least for me personally. There's some bonuses to today's, you know, this year or to this month, but at the same time, it's still a lot of just things that are kind of just meh. It's just kind of a meh month, as for sure. But let me know in the comment section down below of what you guys think on these upcoming events. Like, getting gems and getting Antime is awesome, but other than that, it's a really boring month. Hopefully they come out with a good main box in this month. We'll wait and see, that's for sure. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, everybody. Love you all.